Mitch from Bel Air has a question about AC replacement.
Yeah, he's got a leak in his upstairs AC unit, he tells us.
Okay.
So Mitch writes, I had 2 qualified people look at my 5-ton unit that uses the old Freon.
R22.
Yes. My outside unit is about 7 years old. Now, one AC guy says, I need to replace both the coil and the condenser to use the new type of Freon. And since my condenser is 7 years old, it needs to be replaced anyway.
No.
That's what I thought.
Okay.
The other guy says he can replace the coil only with one that will use the current or the older Freon, but also the new type if we ever change the condenser later.
Yes. But we'll get more into it. Go ahead.
Mitch is confused, Tom.
Don't be confused, Mitch.
Help him. Bring him to the light.
7-year-old condensing coil, whether it's R22 or R410, that thing is not even halfway through its life. So don't get rid of it. It's still a baby. As far as an evaporator coil upstairs, if it's got a leak, you got to dump it. The new coils are all made to handle both of the refrigerants. R410 runs at a higher pressure, so the R22 being at a lower pressure can go in any coil, so it's not a big issue at all. And as far as being on its last leg, no way. You've got a lot of life there, so replace the coil. Whatever coil you buy will be able to handle the new system when you do replace it. And don't spend that kind of money, and be careful who you listen to, and not both were qualified. One was out to make money. Or was just unqualified.
I was going to say, I go back to the very first thing he said, qualified people coming out. Yeah, I mean, the air conditioner doesn't age like dog ears.
Oh, goodness, no. Air conditioners will go 20 to 30 years easily.
I heard you talking about that on the show one Saturday. You were saying how you guys are able to bring units back from the dead in your classrooms.
Oh, yeah, we do. I have a training facility at Houston Community College, and what we do is we take these old units and we let the students just blow them up and we put them right back together. It's not a problem, or have the students do it. I've got old units in there because we have to teach them how to work on old units because most people have old units. But it's just a series of parts and pieces that need to be replaced. Once in a while, they'll get so old, or it's such an off-name brand you can't get parts anymore. Then you have to, if you really need to you don't want to deal with it anymore, you get a new one and replace it. But today, so many people are just into equipment change-out. That's all they really know. They never really get into troubleshooting and making those old systems run, and it's easy to do. And 7 years old, that's an efficient system. It's probably a 13 SEER at least, and it's probably a great system. Don't get rid of it.
Keep your old units.
Yeah, mine's 20 years
like
old.
Us. We're old units right here.
Yeah, I'm getting older every day.
Do you have a question? Send these old units your question. We'll take it on, and we'll answer it in one of these videos or on Sunday morning on Early Edition. Tom is here to help you out, by the way, every Saturday and Sunday on Sports Radio 610. Tune him in and see how long this old unit keeps running here.
Tune me in.